Hello, hello. Welcome to 52 weeks of angel connection. How are you guys today? Today, we are talking with, about, and to Archangel Zadkiel. So, as you may know, Radiate Wellness, who that is the owner of this channel, right? That is the business that I created. Radiate Wellness, we have a private Facebook group. And the private Facebook group is called Radiate You, as in the letter U, 24/7 support. And the Radiate You Facebook group is a subscription-based Facebook group. And in that group, you have access to classes, pre-recorded classes. You have access to meditations. There are some guest speakers, guest interviews, kind of like mini podcasts. But there are also polls. And so I put a poll in that group to decide who was going to come forward today that we're going to talk about. And you all voted on Archangel Zadkiel. So that's who we've got today. If you would like to join that group, just go find it on Facebook. It's Radiate You, the letter U, 24/7 support. Request to join, and then I'll send you a link to our shop at radiatewellnesscommunity.com, or you can just go to radiatewellnesscommunity.com, click on the shop, and go to subscriptions. All right, easy peasy. Today is Archangel Zadkiel. Now, Zadkiel is one of my favorites. I talk to him a lot. I shouldn't have favorites, right? It's bad to have favorites. Anyway, he's one I talk to a lot. So Archangel Zadkiel, and this is from Doreen Virtue's book, Archangels and Ascended Masters. His name means the righteousness of God. He's considered to be the angel of mercy and benevolence. Perhaps because of his role in stopping Abraham from sacrificing his son Isaac as an offering to God. Do you remember that story? It's kind of a rough story from the Bible. But that was Archangel Zadkiel's doing to spare Isaac. Thank goodness. Zadkiel can help you feel mercy and compassion toward yourself and others, and let go of judgment and unforgiveness. In this way, he is a healing angel who works beside Archangel Michael to replace negative energies with faith and compassion. These wonderful qualities. Zadkiel helps us to see the divine light within ourselves and others, instead of focusing on the surface personality, behavioral mistakes, or the ego. So if you're having a hard time forgiving yourself or others, call on him. But I call on him for much more too. Because he helps with compassion, finding lost objects, along with Archangel Shamuel, forgiveness of self and others, emotional and physical healing, memory enhancement, remembering important information, students, studies, and tests. So I call on him for all of that. And in the healing capacity, I was rather surprised in the medical intuition class that I took a couple of years ago. We were asked to call in an angel to build an energy filter for us. So I put the call out, and guess who showed up? Archangel Zadkiel, and brought some helpers with him as well. And they created this energy filter for me. They will design one for you as well, according to whatever you need. All right. But you can also call on your own archangel. You can call on any angel. You can just put the call out. Hey, I need an energy filter to filter my energy as I bring it back to me. And then just see who shows up, see what happens. This is a wonderful technique. So whenever we are with someone, having some sort of exchange, I guess it doesn't have to be in person. Whenever we have an exchange with someone, we're exchanging energy. So I'm sending my energy to you, you're sending your energy to me. We're having this exchange. And we can carry that with us. So when we talk about having a cord, an energetic cord, that's what this is. It's this cord of shared energy. So during cord removal, you notice I don't say cord cutting, cord removal. During cord removal, we want to pull that energy out. And we want to reclaim it and reintegrate it, so that we can live in wholeness. So when we recall this energy to us, we want it to be clean. We want it to be cleared. We don't want any of the other person's energy to come back with it. So if you think about it, if you think of borrowing someone's t-shirt, like my God is dope t-shirt, you like that? If you borrow someone's t-shirt and you give it back to them, it's going to have your scent on it. It's going to have your DNA on it. It's going to have maybe a hair, maybe some skin cells, right? So you want to clean it before you give it back. And that's what this process does. So Zadkiel's saying that you can have this filter to use any time. You can call, he says, you can call on him, you can call on anybody else to build it. And then just consciously, recall your energy to you and just ask that it be run through this filter. So that's primarily what Archangel Zadkiel wanted to talk about today, was this energy filter. Let me just go see if there's anything else he wants us to understand or know about. One of his jobs is memory enhancement and remembering things. He wants us all to remember who and what we truly are, so that in everyday conversation, everyday doings, as we go about our lives, that we remember who and what we really are, so that we bring that mercy and compassion to everything we do. Because when we remember that we're spiritual beings having a human experience, it's much easier to see things in a spiritual light. It's much easier to see our own mistakes and the mistakes of others in this spiritual light of what did we want to learn when we signed up for this lifetime? What do we want to experience? It's much easier to let go of things once we have that vision and that understanding, right? So Zadkiel's wanting us to all understand and remember why we're here. I just finished today, let's see, we're recording this on Monday, September 28th, I think. I just finished doing a past life reading for someone. And the message came through that, the most important life that you're living is the one that you're focused on now. In fact, Dolores Cannon said that. The most important life you're living is the one that you're focused on now. That all of the lessons and the spiritual truths and understanding that you've had from other lifetimes are only to inform and populate your experiences in this lifetime. So when we remember who and what we truly are, see, I am bringing it back to the point, when we remember that we're spiritual beings having a physical human experience, then it's much easier to cut others slack, and it's much easier to cut yourself slack, because we have that greater spiritual understanding, that greater spiritual truth. Yes. All right. Well, I hope this has made sense. I hope this has brought a little bit of understanding and a little bit of spiritual truth to your day. Have a wonderful week. See you next week. And if you would like to suggest another spiritual being to be presented here on YouTube, please join our Radiate You 24/7 support group on Facebook. Thanks a lot. See you next week. Bye.